رب اغفر لي وتب علي إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. حفظ القلب من المعاصي, keeping the heart from the vices. Now, a lot of Tarim scholars, they pay a lot of attention in preparing, repairing, perfecting our hearts. Perfecting our hearts. And if we have any problems with our limbs, maybe sinning, maybe some bad habits, maybe some bad acts, maybe some, it all comes down to what contains in our heart. Our limbs wouldn't produce or do anything except whatever contains in our hearts. So that is why it is very important when we have problems with our limbs or our words or our understanding or our acts, or we have to go back to our hearts. What is meant by heart here is the intellect. In Arabic term, they use few words. They use nafs, which refers to self. They use aql, what we call it intellect. Or they use qalb, which refers to the heart. Or what's the fourth word? Imam al-Ghazali mentioned four words in Ihya al-Ulum. When they use these 4 words, it refers to one thing which is known as the intellect. Now, our intellect is not in our brain. Because we could see many people who doesn't have intellect, they still have brains. And many people who have brains, they still don't have intellect. Neither in our heart is just a piece of meat. What is meant when we mention about hearts, it refers to ourself, our intellect, ourself. That is what meant by our hearts. Now, as it is wajib for all of us to learn fiqh, fardu ain or fiqh, as how it is also wajib for us to learn the fardu ain of aqidah and tawheed, it is also wajib and fardu ain for us to learn about the matters of our hearts. As how it is wajib for you, it is haram to be involved in theft. As how you know it is haram for you to ascribe partner to Allah, it is also wajib for you to know it is haram to have riya, to have showing off in your heart, or for you to have kibr, for you to have pride, thinking that you are better than others. In English, we use pride for 2 different meanings. Sometimes pride could mean arrogance. Sometimes pride could mean dignity. And what we are referring here to is arrogance. It is haram for you to have arrogance. As how it is wajib for you to know it is haram to drink alcohol, it is also wajib for you to know haram for you to have arrogance. And it is also haram for you to do that. Envy, jealousy, hasad, it is also haram. And you wouldn't know that you are doing something haram until you learn what is haram and how is haram actually is. Most people, they continuously fall into haram because they don't know what is haram. Or they might know what is haram, but they tajahal, they try to act as if they are not aware about it or they don't know about it. That is the reason why many people fall into haram things. Just as how we know that riba is haram, but many people still fall into riba. Not because they don't know, but because they try to act as if they don't know. Oh, it's a darura, it's fine, it's that. Oh, there's agreement from both parts. Yes, riba happens when there's agreement from both parts. If there's no agreement from 2 parts, it doesn't become riba, it becomes what? It becomes theft. I take your wealth without your permission. What is that? That's theft. When there's agreement from both sides, then that is when it becomes riba. So these are the things that we have to be aware of, and we have to recognize certain things which are wrong, we cannot do it, and certain things we can do it. رب اغفر لي وتب علي إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. This is a duty wajib for every Muslim. Likewise, the preserving of the 7 limbs is a compulsion of every individual Muslim. Now, when we mention about protecting ourselves from haram, it is not only about our hearts, but it's also from our limbs, our 7 limbs. What are our 7 limbs? Starting from the top, our ears. This is the greatest ni'mah Allah SWT has given us after intellect. Allah SWT has prioritized hearing so many times in the Quran more than our own sight. This is the greatest ni'mah. First, hearing. Second, sight. Third, speaking. 3 limbs. Fourth, our hands. Fifth, our legs. Sixth is our stomach. Our stomach means whatever you eat, whatever you put in your stomach. And 7th is our genitals. Most people go into the hellfire because of 2 things. Rasulullah ﷺ said what? Most people goes into the hellfire because of whatever which is in between their lips, which is their tongue, and whatever which is in between their 2 legs, which is the genitals. Most people go into the hellfire because of these 2 things. Then we have another 2 doors to our heart, which is our hearing, our ears, and also our sight, our eyes. These are the 2 doors to our hearts. If you want to protect your hearts, then you have to protect whatever enters your ears and your eyes. Once you are able to protect or preserve whatever enters your ears and your eyes, then you are able to protect your heart easily. رب اغفر لي وتب علي إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. وقت بس مغرب 7:12. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. We don't even have enough time to complete our Widul Latif. Please forgive me. Inshallah, next week we will start explaining on the vices of the heart and the signs of the vices of the hearts, and also the way to tackle the problems of the vices of the hearts. Inshallah, next week, if there is no problem, no any cancellation, inshallah. Wallahu a'lam.